Well, there's plenty of damage to clean up in pockets of Metro Jacksonville and Northeast Florida after the storms that we had. We kept up to date in the WOKV app with all those push alerts. And it's a reminder to get our severe weather alerts. I was driving into the storms in St. Johns County, and I got the first alert on my phone, turned on 104.5 on the car radio, and I was listening to the First Alert Weather team update the track of the storms. And unfortunately, for some, a lot of damage to clean up. San Jose Catholic Church is and school damaged, and so they canceled classes for today. They'll make it up in October 10th, according to the school. But Ortega Farms and the Timuquana Venetia area on the west side, right along the St. Johns River, parts of San Jose and Mandarin, isolated pockets of damage and winds that were in St. Augustine. Boy, it was the first time that we have had that kind of storm damage in quite some time. And it was beneficial rainfall, so that's at least the positive part of it. First Alert Chief Meteorologist Mike Burrish tracking another return of rain and thunderstorms in his 5-day forecast, and somewhat cooler air to end the week if it stays nice for the Jaguars' kickoff of the home season against the Kansas City Chiefs in that playoff rematch Sunday at the Bank. Be listening to Jacksonville's Morning News until 10 a.m. for the First Alert forecast. Multiple storylines developing while you were sleeping. One, just an awful sad tragedy, it appears, on the south end of downtown University Boulevard near Beach Boulevard, where a woman is hit and killed. She was hit by an SUV while trying to rescue a dog from traffic. And evidently the driver didn't see her, according to police. They're still investigating and sorting through everything. The driver stayed on scene in this case, but just sad to report that the woman lost her life in this. Being a good Samaritan, we'll continue to explore the next layers of that storyline and unpack them for you in the WOKV app with any breaking news alerts. The other story that is just so bizarre to report, I don't think I've ever heard this one before. An 8-year-old boy is recovering from a bullet wound to the leg. He's okay physically, but boy, what a story to tell. He was hit by that bullet as a gun that was in a burn barrel that was on fire at his family's home, evidently, on the north side yesterday evening, was discharged. It's unclear specifically who owns the firearm. There were actually two, police say, in that burned barrel. Police still sorting through all of this. Thankfully, again, the takeaway is that the boy is okay, but a lot to still unpack, according to Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. We'll continue to follow that storyline through the next several days. Consumer warrior Clark Howard with an important piece of advice and a warning about a Medicare data breach. Clark Howard's daily advice comes your way at 7:05 and 8:15 during Jacksonville's Morning News. And each weekday, we still have those 5 chances to win $1,000, the WOKV payroll payout. Listen for the key word at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., noon, 2, and 5 p.m. And you only have a few minutes to react to it. Make sure you download the WOKV app for all the contest details.